A relic of the Great Salt Lake, 5,500 miles from home. The journey as long and tiring as the year before, and the year before, and the year before. Fastest sidecar and fastest antique at 2:05. More people have climbed Everest than exceeded 200. Engines are not a problem. Transmission and power is. Max suffered emphysema, hernia, injured shoulder and groin surgery. Dyno testing could not be done. The exploded Hivo has been replaced. A great white dyno will decide. Wendover straddles the border of Utah and Nevada, so politically two towns, though geographically one town in two states, in different time zones. 4,200 feet, 1,200 meters above sea level. Wendover is built on what once was a bay of a mountainous island.
This is state line.
State line, Nevada, Utah.
Hey, we're in Nevada.
Set in a lake 40 miles wide, 140 miles long. The Great Lake slowly evaporated, leaving us the Bonneville Salt Flats. On the islands, the old beach levels are still visible. The first settlers crossed 2,500 miles from Illinois to California in the 1800s, using ox carts. After 90 years, the wagon tracks of the Donner Party were still visible. Some people called the trail the nation's longest graveyard. The first transcontinental telegraph and railway both met here. President Roosevelt and Eisenhower's legacy. Interstate 80, a transcontinental highway, 2,900 miles from San Francisco, California to New York. It approximates the first road route across North America and the historic Lincoln Highway. It's not a hill, it's the curvature of the earth. Not much grows here, but the thirst for speed thrives. Speed-seeking motorcyclists coming from all over the globe.
This is my son and my daughter.
This is the Mackey family.
Everybody say left.
Not forgetting the other family member, the Vincent Streamliner. The cockpit. Left side, high and low speed parachute switches. Right side, 3 gears, manual first, electro-pneumatic second and third. Engine and cockpit fire extinguishers, situated between the rider's legs. Left foot brake, right foot throttle, no decompressor. Two 1,500cc supercharged Vincent twins. The two engines are now gear coupled after destroying coupling chains. Vincent twins power always required special transmission. And a new 4-plate primary chain, fitted after the Hivo exploded. The belt transmits up to 90 horsepower to drive the supercharger. Over 570 horsepower is transmitted through a slider clutch not much bigger than the original. Inside, a low frontal area streamliner.
Wait, you catching alcohol in your catch can?
Yeah.
Is that where your return's coming off of?
When you warm it up, though, you don't have full fuel on, or do you?
I got fuel.
And that's a big ass pump.
That pump there, though, that Ron's pump, is
That-
only 875 horsepower.
It depends how fast you spin that pump.
Yeah, I don't know, we're going half speed.
Right.
Like you do.
That car run 9 seconds. It's about 720, 730 horse, 513 inch. It's built on a 400 cubic inch big block Mopar. The 440's got a 1072 deck, and the 400s have a 9.8 deck, so it's a shorter, a little more compact. And you put a 4 1/4 broke in it, about 13 to 1. It's aluminum heads and roller cam, and it's a fun car. It goes wheels up.
The only thing I want to do right now is jump in there and see what you think for visibility with the helmet. These helmets keep getting bigger and bigger.
Home away from home.
Is it better, you think?
Better than last year.
Did you look at the tachometer?
That's all right.
Okay, you can see it good.
Much better.
You notice new hand grips, huh?
No pressure on the rear brake.
We got a bleed to do.
Okay.
CO2 and brakes. Okay, let's get this canopy down. Looks like we're getting some home weather.
Oh, it's rain over there.
Well, I guess the engine's a bit washed tonight.
Actually, what I found when we ran the thing without a screen, that there is some airless space in here. And once you went up to 155, it got very nice, clean, calm, and cozy.
Well, I figured you'd do better if you could see.
That took you 7 years to figure that one out.
Hey, I'm half German.
Yeah, but you got the world's half.
Okay.
Fortunately, today is not a racing day, only preparation and tech inspection, for which we await the paperwork. End of the day, time to go home. It's not rain. The heat is evaporating the water from the salt, which condenses into cloud. Out of the desert, back to the hotel, where a very nice man was serving barbecued oysters and heavily buttered garlic bread.
It's the last of the butter. No more out here.
Sunday.
Setting the clutch to self-lock at 2,000 revs so it cannot slip.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, give me
Don't break Donnie's concentration. You know how he is.
consistent.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. For me to make a successful week, I need the full course.
Course director Rex Svoboda, a well-known land racer, drove Donnie and Max down the 10-mile course to check its condition.
The track up there is rough.
Track is too dry to grade, so hard it breaks up.
He said the first time that he ever put water on these that it just sucked it right up.
I took one skid and got it and put another skid on top of it. Another 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
It's not the total answer,
Duct tape's over
but
here.
it's
Better.
better.
Did you fit yourself on that Norton yet?
No, which one do I have?
The one right on the other
Is
side
that
of the trailer.
Interstate or Commando?
Commando.
Wonderful. Sure, it's a pretty bike. Not exactly standard, which is just fine.
The meeting will be opened with Dennis riding the Norton. Technical inspection is complete, all regulations complied with.
old. They're really, really old. They're antiques. They're not vintage. They're antiques.
Okay, thank you guys very much.
Come again, Eddie. You bring up something.
This year, Eddie Saxton has been given the honor of affixing the sticker permitting access to the course.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
That sticker this year cost about $15,000.
And an even greater amount supporters spent on their travel and accommodation. Only a few bikes queuing to make runs, but an 8-mile-an-hour crosswind.
Help you with those. I poke you in the eye.
Just trying to injure you so he can drive.
I tried to poison his food, but it didn't work. I ate it. See if I can get any tire measure.
Okay.
It's female. It's just temperamental. Just relax. You can unswell now.
That's better. I'm good.
Okay.
Anything ready over there?
We'll keep watching the wind. Right now it's down to 2, but we gotta hurry if we're gonna do this. Information, we have a confused rider. We are attempting to get him off the racing surface. Okay. Status on the course, please.
We're ready to go as soon as we go off the track.
Tower, this is Kurt at Mile Zero. I've got Lamke's driver in there ready to go as soon as we get this young man off the track.
Course is clear.
The track is the worst for several years. Wind blew the salt towards the mountains, so very thin for the first 2 miles. Dirt spots everywhere. Rex, the course director, asked that the speed be limited to 150 miles an hour. Max instructed Hartmut. Just 4,000 revs in low and second. Despite full right lock, wind pushed the liner left for a mile. Track is so rough, Hartmut lost visibility, so turned off at the 7-mile marker. Speed through the traps, 148 miles per hour. Vibration has also caused the high-speed parachute to deploy.
This thing was running lean.
Yeah, this is why it picked up some revs when I backed out of it.
This was our first run, and a whole bunch of things weren't right.
Screw in the hell could that be rubbing on?
Salt has seized the idler pulley bearing, so the back of the blower belt, rubbed, then melted, spraying itself onto the frame.
I mean, that's where the cobwebs came from.
I think this has molten down when I came to a standstill.
It melted it.
Yeah.
But
But probably not on the run because there's no oil outside here. So that has got molten when I came to a standstill.
we can fix everything, but the most important thing is to pull the plug. Hey, but I don't see much trash on it, aluminum.
But it is lean.
Oh, fuck yes. It's pulling 2 threads. That's only, you can only pull 2 threads when you're at a drag strip, not out here. This got a little aluminum on this one, but that's the one that always makes the most power anyway. Okay, I want to see if it hurt the pistons. Get our starter motor over here. Spin the motor with your fingers stuck in there. I don't think it'll hold the piston. No.
Still hot.
I don't know if that's oil or what.
Are we ready? It's good.
Okay. Well, we got oil.
The clutch oil seal has failed.
Cruise speed in.
Well, somebody should get them for me then.
The coupling gears push the carrier plate outboard, loosening the bolts. Melted pushrod tubes come off. 3 pry bars should do it. The sidecar ride height is lowered to act as a skid, preventing the wheel from falling into the holes of the salt. Steve reinstated the front suspension to smooth out the ride and not fire the parachutes. Rough track fractured the fuel tank, dripping methanol on the front exhaust pipe.
I gotta check the timing tomorrow and all that. I'm getting tired, and I don't want to screw anything up. Does everybody agree with that?
That's a wise decision, Master.
Okay.
We're coming up to a salt store.